Okay guys, hey, Miss Amanda back here, and I thought today for our language activity we could take it outside on this beautiful day and we would do a language obstacle course. So we're going to use our sidewalk chalk here, and we're going to do some different things that might help you with some gross motor activities that Miss Lindsay's been helping y'all with. And it's also going to do some language activities with y'all, like that we've been working on, like colors and prepositions and categories and things like that. So what we are going to do is I will take my chalk, and first we're going to start with our start line. And parents, if y'all have chalk at home, you can do this on your driveway or in your parking lot if you're in an apartment or wherever, and just have a little obstacle course, a little fun, little exercise outside. And so I'm going to first start with writing my start line. So here we go. Okay, so we've got our start line, and what the kids can do is when they start this obstacle course, you can have them tell you the letters that start has in it. So you could say S, T, A, R, T. And if they don't know the letters, that's fine. You could say it to them. If they're not speaking yet, you can just model for them. You can say, this is our start line. This is where we're going to start our obstacle course. So we're going to start here, and look, starts with the letter S. See the letter S, see how it curves, and then you can keep doing that with the T, the A, the R, the T. So we'll start with our start, and then the next part of our obstacle course is we are going to we're going to draw boxes, and I'll show you once I get it drawn, but we're going to have boxes, and they're going to say in, out, in, out. And so they're going to jump in the box, and then jump out of the box, and then jump in the box, and then jump out of the box. So work on those prepositions in and out, and also that motor jumping, the gross motor jumping. So hang on a second, we'll get those drawn, and then I'll show you what's next. Okay, so as I said, the first part of our obstacle course is going to be where they're jumping in, they're jumping out, they're jumping in, they're jumping out. So after you've started and you've talked about your letters, you've got the boxes here that say in, out, and in. There it is. So what they're going to do is they're going to jump with their feet in together, and then jump with their feet out. And in just a minute, after I get the whole thing drawn, we'll have some my children demonstrate that for you. But they'll jump with their feet together, and then they'll jump with their feet apart outside of the box. So you can talk about being in and being out of the box, okay? So you can show them how to do this first, and then get them to do it. If they're talking, you can get them to say in when they jump in and out when they jump out. If they're not talking, that's fine. Just show them how to do it and see if they can do what you're doing, if they can imitate you, because that's a big part of getting that language in there, is seeing that they can imitate you first. So the next portion, so we've got the in, out prepositions. So the next portion, I'm going to draw some squiggly lines, and so that's going to work on that balance, getting them to stay balanced when they're walking around. And while they're on the squiggly lines, I'm going to get them to say words that rhyme with cat. So we've been talking about the rhyming words: cat, hat, mat, bat. And so while they're on the squiggly lines, get them to say words that rhyme with cat. If they're not talking yet, or they're not quite old enough for rhyming words is a end of pre-K, early kindergarten skill. So if they're not quite there yet, you could talk to them about rhyming words. So you can say, oh, look, this says what rhymes with cat. You know, cat has the at sound, and then you can keep going and go, cat rhymes with rat, and rat rhymes with bat, and you say it while they're walking on the line, keeping their balance. All right, so I'm going to draw that part next, and then I'll show that one to you. Okay, so the next part I've drawn is the rhyming with, like I said. So you've got what rhymes with cat. And so while they're walking, and they have to stay balanced, walking all around the squiggly line, stay on the line, and going around in a circle, and they have to say what rhymes with cat. So again, you can model that for them if they're not ready for that yet, or if they are ready for that, get them to say it to you while they're walking on that line. And then this next part I'm going to do is dealing with colors. So let me get that drawn, and then I'll show you what I mean with that one. Okay, so like I said, for this next part of our obstacle course, we're going to do colors. And so I have name the color, and then they're going to hop on either side of the line and name the colors as they step on it. So they hop on blue, then they hop on the green, they hop on orange, white, pink, yellow. My chalk just happened to have 6 colors in it. If you only have 2 or 3 colors, you could do the colors a couple of times so that they could get some repetition in that, you know, just alternate like a pattern. You could talk about the pattern, you know, pink, blue, white, pink, blue, white, pink, blue, white. So if they're naming colors, you get them to jump on it and say the color. If they're not naming colors yet and you're working on learning your colors receptively, you can say, okay, it's time to jump on the blue, jump on the blue. And then they jump on the blue. You did it. You jumped on the blue. All right, next we're going to jump on green. Do you see the green circle? Let's jump on the green circle. You did it. You jumped on the green. Just that modeling over and over and over is really going to help them to associate that color with the word green. So that's, you can name the colors, or you can tell them what color to jump on. And so that is jumping back and forth, feet together across the line. If they're not able to jump yet, they could just step on the color and then step over the line onto the next color, and then step over the line onto the next color. And so we'll demonstrate that when I have my helpers do this obstacle course for us. Okay, and then we'll have one more section, so let me do that one for you, and then I'll show it to you, and then we'll run this obstacle course. Okay, guys? Okay, so I know I said I only had one more part of our obstacle course left, but I actually made 2. So the first one that I made after they do their colors, it says run, and all they're going to do is just follow the double lines, and they're going to run all the way until they get to this part here, just to run off a little steam there, and give them a little language brain break. And then the last thing on our obstacle course, because we've been talking about opposites a lot lately, so it says 1 foot hop opposites. And so they're going to hop on 1 foot, and the first time you do this obstacle course, you can get them to hop on the right foot, and then the next time you can get them to hop on the left foot, or you can alternate feet if you want to. If they're not able to hop on 1 foot yet, they can stand in the circle and hold their foot up and maybe count to 5, because I know that that is a big gross motor milestone there, is to be able to just stand on 1 foot. So you could get them to get into the circle and then just pull their foot up and see how long they can keep their foot up for. And so the 1 foot hop opposites, or step. And so once you get into it, into your circle, the opposite of up, you can get your child to tell you the opposite of up. You're probably going to have to give them some clues, help them out a little bit, because opposites are a little older skill to work on. And so you can, you know, use your hands and go, look, okay, we're going up, up, up. And then what might be the opposite of up? What are we going to do after we've gone up? We got to go, and then try and get them to say down. And if they don't get it, you can help them. We're going to go down. Okay, so remember, the opposite of up is down. So we're going up, and now we're going down. If they're not talking yet, again, you just model, model, model. So when they get into that circle, you can say, okay, look, we're going up. This circle says up, and the opposite of up, the one that means different from up, is down. All right, let's see what our next circle is. And you go through those, out and on, hot, dry, empty. And then at the very end, we have our stop. And so you can, again, just like we did at the beginning, you can do the start where you can say stop. All right, look, stop starts with S. Let's talk about these letters here. What letter is this? This is S. See how it twirls around? And you can get them, here's some occupational therapy for Beth and Mallory. You can get them to take their finger and just kind of run it along the line on the letters. So you can get them to do S and the T and the O and the P. And so tell you the letters that they are, and get them to trace it with their fingers. So in one little activity that you have, outdoor activity that is a lot of fun for the kids and can kind of run off some energy, works on their academics, because we're talking about letters. It works on their language, because we've done our prepositions and our rhyming words and our colors and our opposites. It can work on that gross motor, of course, because we're hopping and jumping and running and skipping. And then I also work on that occupational, the fine motor, where they are tracing the letters. You don't have to do it just like mine. You can do it any way you want to. I've seen some where they might be doing jumping jacks, or, you know, touch your toes. You could do that, especially for the children who aren't talking yet. You can do, I'm trying to get them to imitate. So at each station, they could you know, they could run to one station, hop to one station, however you want to do it. And then when they get to the end of the station, they can, you can say, touch your toes, and then you do it and get them to do it. Touch your nose, and you do it, and then get them to do it. Just anything to get them to imitate you. So, of course, if you have any questions, comment below, or you have my number, give me a call or send me a message on here. I am going to run through the whole thing with y'all, and then we will get our people to help us do it. So we're gonna run through the whole thing real quick, and then I'll show you how to do it. Okay, so here's the obstacle course, the whole thing in one run through, and then we're gonna get some helpers to help us. I'll have one of my helpers run through it as a verbal child who will be telling us some things, and then I'll have a child that will run through it, and she will be a nonverbal to kind of show us what to do there. So we're gonna start out with the start, and again, you can just get them to say those letters for you, S-T-A-R-T, and get them to trace them with their fingers, and then get them to stand up and say, okay, we're gonna start. And then you can show them first. In our first section, we're going to jump in the box, we're going to jump out of the box. We're going to jump in the box, we're going to jump out of the box. And then you do it for them, and then get them to do it with you. And then when they get to the next one, remember it is what rhymes with cat. And again, if they're talking, they can tell you it rhymes with cat. If they have a little trouble with that, you can give them examples. Okay, cat rhymes with hat and mat. And what else has the at sound at the end? And just keep going. If they're not talking yet, just model it for them. Get them to follow you on this line. That's good for following directions too. Just get them to follow you. And then this next one is name the colors. And so they're going to name the colors, and they're going to hop with both feet on each color. And remember, if they're not hopping, they're just going to step. And so they'll name the colors. If they're not naming the colors yet, you can do receptively, where you can say, okay, I want you to hop on the blue, or step on the blue, hop on the green, step on the green, and just lots and lots of model. And then they're going to get to their brain break where it says run, and they're going to run, 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 run. And then they'll get to their last section here that is the 1 foot hop opposites. Okay, and that's the one where they're going to hop on 1 foot. If they can't hop on 1 foot, they're going to get in the circle and just stand on 1 foot for as long as they can. And they're going to tell you the opposites. They're going to need a lot of modeling, a lot of help with this, so whatever you need to do to help them. And then we got to our stop. And again, they're going to tell you the letters and trace them with their fingers, and then they're finished. And hopefully they've burned off some energy, and y'all have had a fun time together learning to do different things. All right, so let me get my people to help us, and I'll show you how to do it. All right, so London here is going to be our verbal child. So London is going to be the one that talks for us. And so we're going to start with London. We're going to turn around, and I'm going to say, okay, London, here is our word start. This is where we're going to start our obstacle course. And so we're going to say the letters together. You ready? S-T-A-R-T. Good. Now I want you to trace the letters, London. Can you trace them with your fingers? Good. S-T-A-R-T. Very good, London. All right, next, when we're starting our obstacle course, I want you to watch me, London. We're going to go, and you're going to say these words when you do it. You're going to jump with your feet in, and jump with your feet out. In, out, in. All right, your turn.
In, out, in.
Very good. All right, our next part is you're going to walk all on this line, just like this. You're going to stay on the line. And while you're walking on the line, I want you to tell me all the words that you can think of that rhyme with cat. Okay?
Okay.
All right, go.
Hat, rat, sat, rat, tat.
Good. You can go. Yeah, you can keep going and take a little break and think of some more while you're walking. Keep walking. You might have said them all. Let's see. You said bat.
Hat.
You said hat. You can even make up words like dat.
Dat.
Or at. At is a word. What about fat?
Fat. That.
Mm-hmm.
That. That.
All right, keep coming. It's okay if you don't have any more. All right, now we've made it to our colors. And I want you to jump. And every time you jump on a color like this, I want you to tell me what color it is, okay? All right, so jump on it and tell me what color.
Blue.
Good.
Green.
Keep going.
Orange.
Good.
White.
Yes. That's gonna be, we'll say that's pink.
Pink.
Mm-hmm.
Green.
Yeah. Okay. And run. All right, stop. And that is our 1 foot hop opposite. So you're gonna hop on 1 foot, and when you get there, I'm gonna tell you the word, and you tell me the opposite of that word. All right. Up.
Down.
Good. Hop on the next one. Out.
In.
Good. Hop on the next one. On.
Off.
Good. Hop on the next one. Hot.
Cold.
Good. Next. Dry.
Wet.
And next. Empty.
Full.
Good. All right. And we have made it to the end. Now that word is stop. Let's talk about those letters. You ready? S, T, O, P. All right. Now trace them for me. S, T, O, P. Very good. All right. And that is for someone who is a little advanced. And she is talking for us. Now we're going to show you our nonverbal child. Sadie Kate here is going to be more of a receptive language challenge for her. So I'm going to give London the camera. All right. Okay, Sadie Kate. I'm going to tell you what letters these are. Okay, this is the word start. And start means we're going to start here. We're going to go here, okay? And so this letter is S, T, A, R, T. And I'm going to take your finger and we're going to trace it. Ready? And there's a S and a T, and a and a R, and a T. All right, we're going to do this one together. Are you ready? We're going to jump with our feet together in. Good. Now jump with our feet. We're going to put our feet apart like this. Ready? Good. Now jump with your feet in together. Jump with them out, apart. Jump with them in together. Good. All right, now we're going to talk about some words that rhyme with cat. We're going to do cat, and then we're going to walk on our line, and we're going to say some different words. You ready? Cat, hat, mat, sat, bat. There we go. All right, now look at our colors, Sadie Kate. I love our pretty colors. Okay, I want you to step on the blue circle. Can you step on the blue circle? Step on the blue circle. There you go. That's blue. We stepped on the blue circle. Now we're going to step on the green circle. Yeah, on the green circle. We stepped on the green circle. Now the orange circle. We're going to step on the white circle next. Good. That's white. We're going to step on the pink circle. Pink. And the last one we're going to step on is yellow. You try to say it with me. Yellow. Yellow. Good. Yellow. All right, now you gotta run. All right, and now we're just gonna step in the circle. All right, now I want you to hold 1 foot up like this, and we're gonna hold it. All right, and we're gonna say up, down, opposites. Or you can, for your nonverbals, if y'all want to just count while you're standing on 1 foot. So you count to 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, let's go to our next circle. We'll step, hold 1 foot up. 1, 2, 3. Good. All right, next circle. 1, 2, 3. All right, next circle. 1, 2, 3. Good. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You did it, Sadie Kate. All right, now we are at our last one, stop. And this means we are done. We are all finished. We are all finished, done. So let's trace our S, T, O, P. It means we did it. Yay. All right. And there you go. Just have some fun outside. Show me in the comments below if y'all did your own obstacle course. We'd love to see it. Thanks. Bye.